And then the other one we're doing that's only about a year and a bit old, really, is something called Families into Homes Partnership. That's the name it's been given. And it's based a little bit on Habitat for Humanity. And basically we have a fella in the States, and he's got a little group or a foundation, and they fund the building of houses here. And so we build these, we find families who are in crummy living conditions or bad family environment for one reason or another that need to get out of a certain situation. But generally it's usually a combination of both. They're living in the mud floors and the stick huts or whatever else, and they need to improve.
What's your name?
Matthew Robinson.
Oh yeah? And where are you from?
I grew up here in Belize for most of my life.
Okay.
And we just mostly finished it 2 weeks ago.
It's a nice house.
Well, trying to make it as nice as possible. Spending the least amount as possible. This one went over budget a bit. I don't have a key to the inside. I'm not sure if the family has moved in.
So how much did it cost you?
Probably about 17,000 US. And it's 3 bedrooms, kitchen, bathroom.
And do they buy them?
They end up paying for them, but they pay exactly what was spent on the house.
Wow.
But and it's like necessary, because here you get up to 60-70% interest on loans.
So how long is the loan term for 17,000?
As long as it takes them to pay it. In other words, what they can pay, they pay monthly. So 100 Belize, maybe 50. 150 Belize, 75 US. I think the point of it is to get them into a better place, the kids into a better house, so they can study easier, go to school. It's kind of, I mean, you drive past some of these houses and they're all living in 1 bedroom, you know, mom and dad and 5 kids. So. Yeah, a few more bedrooms and a little bit more dignified living quarters, I guess.
And just take a little walk around?
Sure.
Thanks.
Sorry, it hasn't been cleaned out perfectly. We try and leave as quickly as possible, so that, because the labor gets charged on it as well, you know. The whole point is to give the people a nice house and 3 or 4 workers a job, or 5 workers a job.
Where do you get the money to pay the workers, to pay for the house, etc.?
There's a group in the States, a guy, I'm not sure his last name, his first name is Butch, and he came down to Belize visiting or something and knew the mission, and then asked if that would be a good idea to be able to raise funds and make loans to people. And then they adjusted it and said, yeah, I mean, it'd be great, but it'd probably be better if we built the houses, just because just like that house, just work on it slowly and, you know, put some money into it and make a loan here and there and try and finish it. But there's not a good sense of building a house and finishing it at one time, you know.
So you guys are sort of bringing that American idea of
well, yeah, getting it done. And I mean, I'm sure if they could make a big enough loan, they'd finish it entirely right away. But you know, $100 here and there, and they buy a sack of cement and do a little bit with it, and then they don't work on it for another 2 years until they can get another little bit more money.
If you had somebody give $1 million, for example, just for the housing program, what would you do? Would that money be able to be used in a good way, or would you?
Somebody gave $1 million, we'd probably put it in the bank and use the interest to build houses, and that'd be more than enough.
Yeah. How many houses do you build a year?
One takes us about 2.5 months.
So you build about 4 or 5 a year.
my aunt and uncle were missionaries as well, and they came in. Well, they were in the Yucatan. They joined the Soul Society with a lady, and from Yucatan they came down here to Belize in '81, and so they bought a farm. My parents asked if they could just build a house out there, so we did. So that's where we're living at.
So who do you live with?
My mom and dad and
Wow.
2 sisters, and then my aunt and uncle.
Building here,
Septic tank.
right? How deep you got to go on that?
Well, 7 foot.
7 feet? You look like you're about 7 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
No, we have 7 exactly.
Oh, okay, so you're done.
No, it's not done. We have to close to them. They're squaring it up right now.
Yeah, man. It must have taken you days.
This is not a big lot of days. Took a couple of days for them.
Where's the tractor?
Done and gone.
All right,
You're looking at the tractor.
you're looking at it.
It's break time now, though.
What's your name, by the way?
I'm Derek.
Derek.
I guess I didn't catch you. I came from Kansas. I taking a little break from my job, come down here for about 6 months, gonna help do some construction stuff because I did it for I guess I did it for the summer job to get through school. So my friends are actually the teachers here. They didn't really need any teachers at the time, so I came down and decided to put a little effort forth on building the houses for people that kind of needed them, I guess you could say. And then when I ran into this guy too, it kind of helped make my decision because they told me that there was a guy my age that was actually
How old are you?
running the project. I'm 24,
Yeah.
so that kind of helped sway my decision a little bit. It's neat getting to know and fun working with some of the guys that are actually, because these guys might not have a job.
You guys built that? How long did it take?
It takes like a couple of 3 or 4 months. Yeah. We really proud for
We have, I think, maybe 6 houses done already. And that's a really neat program, like very satisfying, you know, because it's a concrete, every 4 months we're moving a family out of a situation where they, out of a living condition that no one should be living in and into a good one. Their dignity goes up, their standard of living goes up, you know, and it works, you know. And then these are families who could never have helped themselves any other way.